So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate...
Calafiori has got himself a free kick. And it's Rice. Dewsbury Hall. Undiai. He came in hard, very hard. That'll be a throw-in. Mikolenko tries a cross. And he's there to clear it. And it's Coleman. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chance to shoot! And the keeper's there to save. Mikolenko chooses to go cross-field. Shot, surely! That's a half-decent try. And that has been cleared. Mikolenko. Idrissa Gueye. Mikolenko. Now it's Undiai. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Shoots! Gabriel getting this one clear. He's having a shot! Branthwaite.
Must have been told to look for ways to try and construct some space down the middle here.
And what is it, Jim, that they're actually achieving?
Well, it opens up the pitch, stretches the opposition, and it activates more running room.
McNeil crosses it in. Timber clears it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Idrissa Gueye. Oh, good spread. Rice tries to clear. Climbs up big. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
NDI certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Subimendi. Calafiori forwards and with intent. Alcaraz. Mikolenko. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Alcaraz. McNeil. McNeil looking to run onto it. It Looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. McNeil hurtling down that right flank. That's good play. And that's an excellent interception. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Mikolenko, and he goes cross-field. McNeil gets a cross in. McNeil in once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Idrissa Gueye does really well to win the ball there. McNeil. Great work on the overlap. Diving header! Timber gently done. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. The muscular approach does pay off here. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
After 30 minutes is number 14.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rice. Calafiori, aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal have reclaimed it. And here's Saka. Saka! He's done very well to get to that.
Saka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Odegaard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's Dewsbury Hall. It's a loose ball. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Martinelli. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Idrissa Gueye is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really...
Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Only partially clear. Calafiori. And it's Ødegaard. And he's there to get it away. Timber, who does have an assist to his name. Big chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's hoisted clear. Nikolenko. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ødegaard. Ødegaard is fouled. First 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal happy to have the lead in a title game. Half-time, 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Ødegaard. Rice. Zubimendi. And here's Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Idrissa Gueye. Do have a chance to counter here. Timber cuts it out. Calafiori. Rice. Calafiori. Martinelli. Moved on forwards. And here's Saka. Saka!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Saka. And he's found a way past. Idrissa Gueye did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Good take and shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Dewsbury Hall goes on a charge down the left, played towards the other side. McNeil. And that is out of play. They get a throw in. Rice. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Timber. That's very neat. And it's Ødegaard. That has been not clear. 60 minutes played. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Rice. Ødegaard. Zubimendi. Rice. Zubimendi. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution.
Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Branthwaite. Mikolenko. Branthwaite. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Ødegaard. Timber. Rice. And it's played forward. Mikolenko shifted upfield. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. Coleman. Aim forwards. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. McNeil played over towards the opposite flank. Dewsbury Hall. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 49.
Defending of the desperate variety.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And one more try! Subimendi. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Rice.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Coleman gently done. Ødegaard. Rice. Timber.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Chance for a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Saka really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
That has been cut short. Subimendi. Moved on forwards.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Saka. Ødegaard.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And here's Saka. And it's Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Martinelli. Rice played out to the left flank. Ødegaard. Crunching tackle.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rice. Lewis Skelly. Rice. Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Martinelli. It's Rice. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Saka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.